MSI Raider GE66. The MSI GE66 Raider is really for you if you have ever wanted to know how can laptops play flasher. It is as wonderful as its cost suggests, with such an RGB light bar and a keyboard, aluminium layout and trim design starting at $1899, tested at $29.99. The Raider has demonstrated it is ready to take ample use of its 300Hz mind-blowing display with the packaging material of an RTX 2080 Super Max-Q graphics card and 10th Gen Intel Core i9 CPU. Today, we're going to show you something sonically unobtrusive in our video. During high-performance situations, you may find a disappointment at a noise level. The GE66 is sufficiently loud to disrupt the already weak speakers, making headphones highly recommendable. The GE66 MSI has the same heavy and angulish frame of the GE65, and it appears to look motivated by Lamborghini-quality gas station miniatures with the new underground. It is bulkier than the original 4.9 pounds, also at 5.2 pounds or 2.38 kilograms versus 2.2 kilograms. Luckily, through the independent light keys and the underbar light bar, the GE66 offers a decent light show. Of course, through the SteelSeries software of MSI, both are customizable. So stay with us till the video's end. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit the bell icon for more updates. Let's get started. MSI GE66 Raider's design. How could a laptop take a glance more mature and vile than your typical game stick? So is a cool and elegant chassis, very literally, highlighted by a superb RGB light. Not the only laptop that incorporates colorful LEDs on its deck is the GE66 Raider. There's a light bar on all three sides of the Asus ROG Strix Scar 17 G732. I would argue though that it's best for the GE66 Raider. The courage and beveled glass envelope of the light bar create a crystalline atmosphere that goes galactic with the correct color theme. The default settings, blue, green and fuchsia, provide much of a show to pass the Aurora Borealis off my bucket list. Okay, alright, not entirely. With the same default keyboard configurations, it's a prismatic occurrence that may be shown as showy as the RGB without nausea. The keyboard seems to be from SteelSeries and provides software per key via SteelSeries' Engine 3, like the RGB light bar. But I could only justify this amount of RGB spectacle if I had the default setting. The dark black deck has a very subtle hint of highlighter. When users combine that with the 5mm narrow bezel all-around display, the 82% screen-to-body ratio, and the mesmerizing impact of the RGB keyboard and light bar, you have a machine that appears premium in which it is needed and fun where it would be desired. Performance. Our review unit of the GE66 Raider easily reads 60 frames per second in several games when equipped with an RTX 2080 Super Max-Q graphics card. You absolutely loved Battlefield 5 at ultra settings, which averaged 80 to 90 frames per second. Throughout intense battles, it would drop to around 73 to 76 frames per second, but when you crawl through certain grass, it could reach 130 frames per second. After adding ray tracing to the mix, frame rates remained between 80 to 70 frames per second range, peaking at 99 frames per second during calm moments and dropping to the low 70s throughout heavy battle. The GE66 specification we evaluated has an Intel Core i9 10980HK processor with 8 CPU cores and 16 threads, 32GB GDDR4 3200 RAM and a 1TB PCIe NVMe SSD. That was a lot of strength, and the laptop was more than capable of running 22 Google Chrome tabs, including one that was streaming Netflix as well as Slack. With a 1 to 3 second delay, you will be able to watch an episode on Netflix, and there will be no noticeable lags when you navigate or scroll through your numerous browser tabs. The GE66 Raider screen has a blazingly fast refresh rate of 300Hz and a fast response time of 3 milliseconds. This joins a growing trend of gaming laptops with absurdly high frame rates, such as the 300Hz Razer Blade Pro 17 2020 and the Asus ROG Strix Scar 17 G732. Even for the best gaming displays are limited to a maximum refresh rate of 240Hz. 360Hz desktop monitors are en route. However, while the screen may update 300 times per second, your video card may not be so fast based on the game that you're playing. Whenever it comes to attacking 300 frames per second, AAA titles are out of the question. Instead, you must engage in an esports game such as Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, FIFA, or Rocket League. Upgradeability of MSI GE66 Raider. Users could really pry off the GE66 Raider cover for improvement once users remove 11 Phillips head screws and apply some elbow grease. RAM can be substituted for up to 64GB. My 16GB sticks had 2. And the device also had a spot to remove an additional Phillips head screen to add another M.2 SSD. The Wi-Fi card could also be unscrewed. Battery life of MSI Raider GE66. Like the GS66 Stealth, a company reporter told users MSI had given 99 watts per hour GE66 Raider battery, the largest it can legally be installed on a laptop. And while the GE66 Raider can pay a variety of performance and productivity in a more portable pack, if users plan to use it all day, you will still want to bring the charger. The GE66 Raider lasted 4 hours and 57 minutes for our web-based battery test, streaming video and running browser-based OpenGL testing with Wi-Fi and 150 nits of screen brightness. This is not unpleasant for a laptop, but it lasted a minute 39 seconds longer for the GS66 Stealth. Software and warranty. MSI Dragon Center offers mainly an overview of the CPU, GPU, disk, memory, and SSD elements of your computer. Users can receive information such as fan speeds, temperatures, and space. You can also switch from high performance, quietness, battery to much more from pan intensity control. And if you have MSI's Mystic Light RGB supporting components or peripherals, you can synchronize effects, or get the killer control center to focus bandwidth on a certain app, including a new game download or broadcasting. MSI has also tweaked audio to connected voices or headphones and play the built-in microphone through the Nahimic Soundshare. Configurations and availability. The GE66 Raider configuration is just as powerful and influential at $29.99. The system includes Core i9-10988K CPU, 8GB GDDR6, Nvidia GeForce RTX 2080 Supermax graphics, DDR4 3200 RAM 32GB, as well as 1TB NVMe PCIe SSD. The SKU GE66 Raider 10SGS057 is accessible to users. That's all for today's video. Subscribe to our channel and do give a like to the video. We will be back with more. Stay tuned!